So what is happening, everybody? As you can see, we're back, sort of. And by sort of, I mean we kind of have the cast of characters all here, but not really. They're with us in spirit, and they can hear everything we're saying. But in reality, we're just here so we can get our final of our solo sessions in. So as you can see, I believe it's two to my left, if I'm remembering correctly, or maybe my right, depending on which way you're looking at. Anyway, we have a Crimson Avex.
Actually, it's a special stream. It is just you and I. There is no one
Oh,
else.
there you go. So you get all the TGE that nobody ever wants to be able to handle.
I didn't make you bigger. I just moved you over to the side.
Oh, probably a good idea. Hiding me in the corner where I belong.
Now, where you belong is off stream.
Well, lucky for you, we're not streaming this.
Where you belong is off the image.
Well, I mean, okay. That better?
Yes.
So, now that our usual banter is out of the way, we have got the last of our solo sessions. Initially, the plan was for this to happen sort of at the same time everybody else's was happening, but that's not entirely the case. So there's going to be a sort of little bit of breakup here, a little bit of breakup there. Where it fits into the story and the puzzle, we will get into that when it becomes relevant. As it is, where we're going to start the description basically is for the relevance of this story last time. The party ended up back in the Bermuda Triangle. The triangle is relevant, of course, to the character formerly known as Specter, because that is where he initially got his powers in an accident a couple of years ago. It was discovered that it was not really an accident, but that he was used as an unwilling, unknowing guinea pig for some research that was going on. The party made it back here. They ended up fighting a giant sea monster type of thing. Someone who Spectre recognized as the doctor from Stanford University showed up with a dagger, stabbed a giant orb in the middle of the little clearing you guys were under the Bermuda Triangle, and caused a bunch of crazy stuff to happen. But before that, a transformation occurred within Spectre, and he kind of went a little crazy. Lots of energy and anger pouring out, and he went into definitely some transformation and all that. And at the same time as the orb was exploding, he was using an ability called Swallowing Shadow to ship whoever this professor was into some alternate dimension, at the same time as the energy was washing everywhere. This caused a bunch of crazy things to happen. First things first, of course, is all three of our other heroes, Lutra, Malkir, and Anton. All three of them had their own little crazy adventures somewhere in the recesses of someone's mind. And then they woke up, well, if you want to know what happened when they woke up, you'll just have to tune into issue 2.2, The Mandela Effect, to find out exactly what went on. But with that, we are now going to start here. This is technically the last of our 4x4 sessions, but as for where we are, after the Swallowing Shadow, everything was enveloped in a weird combination of light and darkness for you, Phantasm. And then just sort of nothing. And as you sort of come to, you look around and there's not a whole lot where you are. It's got the same swirling color pattern as you see here on the Roll20 screen, that sort of greenish, reddish, whatever it is. But there's no other discernible landmarks. It's just that color.
So there is no land either, or
You have a flat ground, but it kind of looks. Well, the best way I can describe it is for you, take the trees off of 84 and just numerous miles of flat everything. So it's almost like you were dropped in the middle of this weird, funky desert. And I'm going to go ahead and need a perception check. Okay. Well, you definitely hear this. It's faint, and you're not quite sure who it is, but you're hearing this. Wake up. Wake up. You're not sure who the voice is or where it's coming from, but it's a little weird considering you're kind of up walking around.
I basically dart my head around, like looking to see if anyone else is there, and just try to see anything that resembles anyone that might be making a noise.
Well, there's nothing that would be making like because the noise is faint. It's almost whisper-like. So there's nothing in your immediate area that would it's close enough at all to sort of make a whispering sort of sound. But with a 30, you do catch very far away on the horizon what appears to be a figure of some sort. It's too far away to make out, but it's definitely something.
Okay, I start walking towards it.
As you proceed to continue walking forward, it's going to take you a little bit to walk over there. But again, as you continue to walk over, you're still going to hear, "Wake up, wake up," and are you going to be walking the whole way?
Yes.
Okay, so it takes you about 15 minutes or so because the figure doesn't appear to be moving. And then you get up to it, and it's a figure you recognize. And this one's on me because I don't remember his name, but it's the Gail's friend who he works at the airplane garage with,
Okay.
and that's who you see standing there.
What's going on? Because I know you, and you shouldn't be here. I shouldn't be here. So, I don't even, I don't even remember anything. Like, the last thing I remember is landing the ship at the bottom of the ocean. But how did I get here?
He doesn't seem at all shocked when you reply with the phrase, "Landed the ship at the bottom of the ocean." He just looks at you. "You're the reason I'm here. You're the reason we're all here."
All?
Yeah.
There's no
The
one
reason
else here.
we're all here. There's plenty of other people here. And every single one of them is here because of you. Because of the same problem that we always ran into with you. Over and over and over.
Problem.
Yeah, problem. The same reason why I never scheduled anyone to work with you. The same reason why you were always sent on solo mission.
Because I looked like a freak and everyone would freak out.
Even before that. But of course, you wouldn't actually think it was a problem, would you? Because you never did.
I'm kind of confused. I never really did anything for you before the accident. So I don't know what you're talking about specifically. But then again, I know you aren't you.
What do you mean I'm not me? I'm exactly me.
You're not you.
Wake up. Then who would I be if I wasn't me?
I don't know. That's a pretty good question for someone to answer for me.
Maybe if you figure out why you got here, why we're all here, that might shed a little light on it, wouldn't you think?
Perhaps. Maybe not.
Think about it. What's your big problem?
The fact that I don't know where I am right now.
I've done my part. The rest is up to you. And mysteriously enough, he will do that sort of slow fade into nothingness.
Yeah, you are you, all right.
Wake up. Wake up.
At that specific one, I pull both my guns out and I just start firing them in every direction.
You clip them both, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
It does nothing, but after you just sort of do your whole Boondock Saints double unload thing, you just hear, well, that's not going to do any good, is it?
It made me feel better.
Well, were you listening to anything he said?
Yeah. He was saying that I have a problem. And he
and
didn't
you just proved it.
My problem with my guns? Or the fact that I have bad aim? Because
The fact that
apparently
you're
I
a little-
didn't hit you.
Well, why would you hit me? Wasn't standing to your left or right.
I was
just
firing
sort of-
everywhere.
Well, yeah, I didn't appear till afterwards. Of course you wouldn't have hit me.
If you
And if
want,
you look-
I can hit you right now.
Yeah. I mean, you could, but you'd only be hurting yourself. And yes, when you look around, you do see the same floating blonde hair from what they're going to end up seeing. But yeah, the image is on the screen right now. I did show it to all players, so you know what it looks like. And just sort of doing that floating Cheshire cat sort of thing. But it's a full person sort of floating behind you doing one of these.
And when I see him, I go to just sort of blow him away. But
which you
I
can.
realize when I do that, nothing happens.
Oh, you wanted to do this, and he'll do it in a different direction. Is that what you were trying to do?
Can you leave?
Well, no, I can't.
Fine, I'll leave.
Oh,
And now I try to just wisp away, and once again realize I can't.
having a little trouble there.
I go to grab at him and just grab his shirt.
You grab his shirt. You've got a hold of him. Hey, that's not necessary.
I pull him down to the ground.
He lands.
What is going on?
Well, I mean, I don't know too much because I know what you know. But this place is definitely weird.
I don't even know who you are, so yeah, pretty weird.
What's the best way to put this? I'm you.
Yeah, no.
No, I really am you. Well, part of you anyway.
Still no.
What is it? The blonde hair? Is that too much? Okay, it's too much. Okay, he'll change it to black. Is that better?
No.
Oh, good, because I like the blonde.
You know what I like?
To figure out where you are and what you're doing here and how to get out.
It's peace and quiet.
Well, I mean, you could do that, but it's probably not going to help too much. I mean,
I tell you what, can you help me out?
I mean, by helping you, I help me. I mean, we're one. Of course I can.
Okay. Go somewhere that's not near me and try to find a way out of here.
But I know how to get out of here.
Okay. Well, can we just solve this issue then so I can get back, to wherever I'm supposed to be?
Well, that's just the thing. I mean, I can't tell you how to get out of here. You need to figure that one out for yourself. That's the whole point.
Then why are you even here? You are proving of no use to me right now.
Well, I'm here because, well, you, I guess the you that wasn't fully conscious, sent me out to get help. I got help. They helped, and now I'm back here helping you.
How many U's and B's are there?
Just the two. There was the other one that the thing was trying to do the thing to, and then there was you, and then there's me, and I think there may be one more, and I launched an auto rocket though. Do you know how much fun it was to launch an auto rocket?
I can't imagine Lutra was on board with that.
Oh, I never said he was.
Are the other three safe at least?
I mean, the last time I left them, they were fighting a giant thing that was trying to extract something from you, and I guess so. I think so. I hope so. I don't know. Wake up. Wake up.
So you're me, right?
No, part of you.
Okay, I don't have ventriloquism. I don't know how to do that. So quit throwing your voice.
That wasn't me. I don't know how to throw my voice either. That wasn't me.
But you heard it?
Or what?
You're me and you didn't hear it. That doesn't make sense.
Oh, I'm the you that you sent to go help you. I mean, I'm part of you. I'm the part of you that you can no longer access apparently because you can't do the whole wind thing and I can.
How can I send you to help me when you're me? When I just be... Oh my goodness, my brain is hurting.
Mine is too, and I don't know what's going on. But basically, as far as I understand, what I overheard the thing saying was we're in a place that's sort of between consciousness and dreams, and unlike when you're asleep, when when you're asleep, if you almost die in your sleep, your body instinctively wakes up. Well, here, if you die here, it doesn't, and you die, and it's weird, and lots of things aren't what they're supposed to be, and I only kind of understood what he was saying a little bit, and apparently we're trapped here, and in order to get out, you have to unlock it somehow, and you have to find a way to unlock it, and that's what I know.
So you don't know how to get out.
Well, I mean, I know there's a key of some sort, and I know that, like with what your friends did, they had to sort of figure it out for themselves. So, I mean, I can kind of point you where I think you need to go and what you have to do, but you kind of have to figure it out for yourself, and I can't help you because I'm you, but I'm not you.
If I throw you as far as humanly possible, do you think that might show me where the key is?
I mean, why would you want to throw me?
Because my guns are out of bullets right now.
Well, whose fault is that? I wasn't the one who went and fired them off everywhere, was I? I'm here trying to help you as best as I can because, you've repressed this side of yourself for how long? When was the last time you smiled and had fun? No, you're just here getting mad and angry at everybody all the time. That's all you ever do. Give me an insight check as he says that. That's
okay,
the second time.
so I'm doing solo sessions from now on because I'm actually rolling well.
That's the second time somebody here has said that's all you do, and this time it was accompanied with something.
I caught that. I didn't even... I mean, my character would have caught him saying, you get angry, that's all you do. I am not angry right now. I'm annoyed. I'm exhausted. And quite frankly, I don't want to deal with this crap again.
Well, I mean, that's what I know. I mean, that's what I know. I mean, I'm going to guess because you came here and you saw your friend. I mean, I would imagine that if you continue on this direction, you're probably going to find somebody else, and that might continue on finding the key. I hope. I think. I guess. I don't know.
Maybe. He wasn't my friend, by the way.
Hmm?
He wasn't my friend. He was just an apparition.
Well, he looked like your friend, didn't he? I mean, he looked like our friend, right?
Yeah. So?
I mean, I guess if you keep going in this direction, we might find something else if we keep going.
If we keep walking in this direction, the only thing I would like to see is a human tank, a quite large otter, or a couple of flaming daggers.
Well, I've never seen a human in the shape of a tank before, but I have seen the otter and the daggers.
That doesn't help me here. I know. You went and tried to rescue me by talking to me and doing something else with me and becoming me, and you saw the otter. Yes, I know. Otter rocket. Yes, boom.
No. You sent me out to help them help you, and they did help you, and then I rejoined you in here.
I didn't talk to you before. How did I send you to do anything?
Well, your subconscious did, I guess. You just sort of, I mean, unless I freed myself from you, I guess. I don't know.
At this point, he's just so absolutely frustrated. He just takes his light pistol and chucks it as far as he possibly can.
Well, why'd you go and do that? Now you don't have it.
It doesn't have ammo anyway.
I can see this conversation's getting you nowhere.
I am stuck in an area that I have no clue where I am. It doesn't look natural, so I'm assuming it isn't.
I told you that. I told you it's the area between consciousness and dreams.
Right. I don't know how I got here. I don't know how to get out. I don't have any more ammo. I don't have my powers. I don't have a guide, and I keep on hearing a freaking noise in my head.
Noise in your head? Are you okay?
If there was a bullet in my gun, I'd shoot myself just to get it out of there.
But then you die, and I don't want you to die, because you die, I die.
I don't escape, you die. So, let's get a move on.
Well, then let's go. I mean, I've already said we want to keep walking this direction. I mean, I think that's what we want to do. So let's go. And he just starts flying in the same direction you were walking.
I walk.
Oh, that's right. You can't do this. Okay. He sort of lands and waits for you. And then starts walking when you reach up to him.
Yeah, probably a good decision because... Yeah, just a good decision.
So it's probably about another 20 minutes or so of a walk. And as much as it's killing him to remain silent, he is, in fact, remaining silent because he can just see the sort of look on your face. And you get to the point you see another sort of figure start to appear. And this one is of Dr. Casey.
So... Hello, apparition of Dr. Casey. What did you come to insult me with?
Insult you.
I'm pretty much guessing that's how this whole trip's gonna go.
How is this whole trip going to go?
Everyone tells me how horrible I am. And I get annoyed and hope to just leave. Just want to leave. Go back.
Telling you how horrible you are? Or are we trying to help you understand why you are where you are? Think about it.
So, you're telling me I'm here because I get angry.
Because you have no control when you do.
If I didn't have control, even though you aren't real right now, you would have been dead.
Not the first time you've threatened me like that, is it? And yet I'm still here.
No, I'm telling you, you would have been dead if I didn't have control.
I'm not talking about back then. I'm talking about right now. The reason you are where you are, the reason you're here is because you didn't have control.
if that's the case, I don't remember, because the last thing I remember is landing at the bottom of the ocean, going after someone that apparently had some sort of information for me.
Well, I don't know about the information, but what I know is the fact that because you lost control, you're now here. And you need to find your way out of here.
Yeah, if you could help me, that would be wonderful. Because that's all I want to.
Well, I've done my part.
You didn't really do anything.
You now know why you're here.
Right, because a memory that I don't have of something happening apparently happened and sent me here. Okay. Yep. By the way, if it's me like not losing control is my ticket out of here, I literally can't lose control. I have no more ammunition. I threw one of my guns away, and I don't have my powers. So, hey, control.
Well, you don't have the powers you remember having. They're still there. He's gonna fade away.
I don't have my powers. But
Wake
yeah,
up.
yeah.
Wake up. And at this point, the other guy's gonna look at you. Well, he was of no use, wasn't he?
You're lucky you aren't the lowest on the totem pole anymore.
I was low on the totem pole?
Well, for usefulness.
I mean, we kept moving. We found some other things. I mean, apparently, I guess you have to figure out how to not be an angry dude anymore? Oh, God, we're stuck here forever, aren't we?
You're telling me not to be angry when the only thing I want to do is get back to my damn plane just so I can figure out what's going on. I just want to go back to normal life. I should have killed Casey. That would have been so much easier. He's the one who did all this.
As you hear that, you are surprised as you feel, you're sort of not expecting this, you feel something sort of rush at you, and you get a giant hug that you definitely recognize without even looking. There's an otter hugging you.
Specter!
Wish this was the real otter.
Huh? But I'm a real otter. Look, real otter. See?
Yeah.
Lucia hops up and down in front of you.
Ooh, hey, can we play Otter Rocket again?
Ah, no! No!
Oh.
Lutra.
Lucia looks up at Specter, very much more than normal, kind of lovey-dovey, like, big round eyes, just looking up. Specter!
Lutra, I'm really happy to see you. It's just unfortunate because I know where I am right now. It isn't really you.
But where are you right now?
I would like to know that, but I can't figure it out.
Oh, that's not good. Well, then we can figure it out then, right? I mean, that's why we're friends, right? You said that, didn't you?
We are friends, and I want to be able to get back because I want to make sure you're okay. I mean, this guy right here said he auto-rocketed you. I mean, that couldn't have went over well.
It didn't actually.
It was fine though. I mean, he just went poof and hey and more poof and thunk and it was awesome.
Lucha looks over it. Just, looks back up at Specter. Um, he's looking very happy. As I said, he's almost hopping up and down to see you, and then he kind of stops. He kind of like gets a little saddened, but he looks at you and says, "Specter, we're friends though, right?"
We are friends. We're
Yes.
definitely friends.
Oh, you, you kind of scare me a little sometimes.
I don't try to scare you.
Oh, I guess, but what happened at the, under the water?
I don't know. We landed under the water, and I don't know what happened since then.
It was scary, Specter.
Like I don't know where you guys are. I don't know what happened to us. I don't know anything. I remember we got off the ship. Malkir had the weird glowing thing on his back, and then it's just black.
But we found you. Or something.
Was it me?
Found-
Because I don't know where I'd be.
It looked like you. It was sort of here, but we saved you. But then we didn't. And you scared us again. Or at least me. Andrew looks very sad. He's actually not looking at Spectre anymore. He's actually sitting on the ground, kind of looking very sad and very down. Almost like he's feeling somewhat betrayed.
Lutra.
Hmm?
The past month that we've been doing this together, you've done an amazing job of making me sit and think about my motivations, my life. Like at so many points, like I just didn't know what direction I wanted to go in, and honestly, for quite a while, what I wanted more than anything was for you to find your answers, for you to find out what happened to you, for you to get over your fears. And I am at a point now where I don't know where I am, and I want to be able to make sure you are okay. I want to make sure that Malkir and Anton are okay. Because really, you guys are my family. I don't have anyone else. I don't have anything to go to. That's why I wanted the answers to what happened to me. I mean, honestly, I should have died all those years ago. So, I mean, maybe is that what's going to become of me now? I mean, I just don't know.
Lucha kind of slowly looks up at you and says, "My fear. Yes, my fear was very important. And I'm still afraid a little. I can admit that, though." He looks up at Specter much more deeply and says, "But that's not why you're here."
I don't know why I'm here. I don't even know where here is.
But maybe you do.
With that, before, as awesome as that little scene was, you're going to hear a very sinister sounding voice go, "Here is your final resting place." And a fireball is going to come and incinerate the illusion / not illusion that is Lutra.
Fire again!
As that hits Lutra, I yell something that people are possibly going to recognize. I yell out, "Lutra, come find me."
The only thing he's going to find is a dead body. Initiative.
Oh boy. I have it on such a small screen right now. It's painful. Did you? Okay, you did get it.
Yes,
I'm getting all these weird messages in Roll20.
Do you have the chat popped out?
Not the chat, no.
Okay, because if you have the chat popped out, sometimes it does some funky things.
No, it just said you wanted to send the result of this roll to the turn tracker, but no valid token was selected.
Yeah, because I didn't have the turn tracker up at that point. That was on
okay.
me. Yep, so now we roll this. Technically, I can roll this one as well. You got 20. You got 20. You got 12. You're going to go. So you are up.
Okay, hold on.
For the record, as the copy illusion, whatever it was of Lutra, gets incinerated, something clicks inside your head.
Hopefully not the gun.
Yeah. But yeah, it is your turn.
All right. Well, I'm angry. So, there? Not there. Where did I go?
Where did what go?
Okay, there we go. Okay, there. My computer's being really dumb right now. And this.
Well, you will hit him, not a problem. As you... Not quite sure how you did that, but you definitely manifested something. and you will bruise and daze him.
I don't care if that wasn't him. I will defend my friend.
Good. This is what I needed. This is what your downfall always is. Embrace it. Love it. He is actually attacking you with Corona of Rage. So I'm going to need a will save.
Yeah.
Okay. No. This is actually a good thing for you.
Okay, yeah, rolling a nat one's always a good thing, right?
Well, no. In this particular instance, this is a good thing for you because what Corona of Rage does, as you can see, it's in trance-compelled control. But the control nature is you fly into an absolute rage. And what happens when you fly into an absolute rage? You can switch character sheets.
Yeah, I'm doing that.
And the wind version of you is just sort of sitting back watching, like, and he just has this look of, oh, that guy's so screwed on his face.
Come on.
So, Trance Phantasm is now up.
Just give my computer a second.
Crim's computer. Pour one out for Crim's computer. Do I need to bring it up and hit the button for you?
No, I just need it to load up and stop being dumb. Because I could probably, well, while it is loading, can you actually roll me a perception?
A perception, I absolutely can.
Okay.
What are you perceiving?
Mistral. If I notice the look on his face.
Oh yeah, he has this look of, oh, that dude's so screwed.
Wait, you've seen this before?
This is how I joined you the first time. Yeah.
What, first time?
Yeah, when I went to get them, I jumped in with you, and then this happened, and bad stuff happens to bad people when this happens.
Well, he is a bad person, so... And...
Yes, he messed with my auto rocket.
And at this point, another awesome attack that no one else has witnessed, so I guess I can describe it here. So all the aura on my body just starts swirling around me, and a ray shoots up from my body, sort of enters a portal, and then comes down right on top of him.
You are going to hit. He is not that hard to hit.
Trance DCs are insane.
Yeah, trance DCs are insane. You're going to, again, bruise and daze him. His turn. And he seems to be smiling even more now that you've gone into this rage. This attack, I'm not going to lie, I specifically made this because I knew it was your solo session. So,
Of course.
he's attacking you as the fire he's been sort of playing with manifests into a giant sword. And he attacks you with Crimson Weapon. And crits, by the way.
Wonderful.
So that's going to be a DC 31 toughness save. as he hits you with, well, Crimson Weapon.
And, okay, well, I am embracing my inner dark right now.
Or you do have a hero point to play with.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to use that. I'm not failing by 3 tiers.
I don't blame you.
Oh,
there you go.
Well, there we go.
So, as this Crimson Weapon manifests, the shadowy aura that is coming from you sort of coalesces around you to make a cocoon where this sort of just bounces off. And then as it's sort of going back, it gives him the Detembe Matumba. No, no, no. It doesn't actually do that.
I would hope not.
But at this point, he's just sort of just like, he's just in awe of watching the haymakers being... So, Trance Phantasm is up again.
Okay, this time, once again, the dark orbs appear behind Phantasm.
That'll hit by all 3 tiers. That's technically a DC 30.
Nice.
Which will be, again, a bruise and a dazed. He's just looking at you. He seems to be relishing the fact that you're just ridiculously angry right now. And he's going to target something here, which is going to hit both of you guys. And he's using Explosion. I'm going to need dodge checks, DC 22, from you and this guy. I'll take care of this guy. Evasion does apply if you have it.
I didn't even need evasion.
Well, evasion does apply because if you actually beat it by more than 3 tiers, which evasion will give you, you completely avoid it.
I do have evasion.
Yeah, so it will apply there. He's going to have to take it at half, so he'll have to make a toughness save of 14, which, yeah, he makes not a problem. He also manages to avoid it. But it looks really cool as he just sort of sets off an explosion between you two. But it is Trance Phantasm's turn.
At this point, Trance Phantasm, even though he is in his, trance state, kind of, and I guess I should give an insights check to see if this is even possible for me to.
Well,
yeah, probably. He starts to
likely.
get the feeling that the more and more he pelts this guy with energy, the more and more the guy gains strength. So at this point, Phantasm flies up into the air and just cloaks himself and disappears into darkness.
Hey, wait, you're leaving me here?
And at that point, he goes and picks up Mistral and envelops him as well and says to the guy, "You're enjoying me being angry? Then I'm going to end your enjoyment." And Phantasm flies away.
With that proclamation, he actually starts wreathing and screaming in pain. And like all good RPG bosses, has a nice, long, slow, exploding fade. And where he was left, you'll notice where I conveniently placed him on the map. Where he was, there's now what appears to be a portal of some sort.
Hey, you.
Yeah?
Why don't you go? Oh boy. Hold on. Okay, I'm not gonna bother fixing the cameras.
That's fair.
Um, I don't know where you came from, or honestly, where you need to return to.
I'm already where I need to return to.
I'm just hoping my friends are on the other side there.
There's only one way we're going to find out. Let's go.
And with that, and his entire Death Eater way, he goes into that cloud of darkness and just whips right through the portal.
And with that, that is going to be it for tonight's solo session. This was the last part of 4x4. This was Innermost Feelings. Please tune in to next time, which is going to be basically Chronicles issue 2.3, Searching for Friends. So that's going to be it. Thank you all very much for watching. On behalf of our regular cast of characters, that'd be Crimson Avix, Nerestra, Dark Files, and OPT Lawyer, I am the Greenlee Effect. Thank you all for watching. Have a good night.